All right, so this is quick, easy, and delicious pasta. We got our pot filled with water, or about 3/4 of the way, I would say. We have it on high to bring it to a boil quickly. I'm adding salt, pepper, and I'm adding extra virgin olive oil to help keep the pasta separated. And that's an optional step. You don't have to add that, but it helps. So I'm stirring that around to give it a good mix. And now I'm actually going to cut up some mushrooms, and this is for my sauce. Okay, so this is optional. This is just the way I make it. So I cut up the mushrooms, get them all nice and chopped up there, and I'm going to add it to the sauce. So right now, the saucepan here is off. It's not on the stove. The only thing that's on right now is my water, and I'm trying to bring that to a boil as quickly as possible. This is tomato paste right here. You can do ragu, fresh tomatoes, whatever you want to do. Right now I just have a tomato paste and my mushrooms. And this is still off. There's no heat applied right now. So I'm just getting a good mix on this and I'm keeping it on standby. And right now I'm adding some more extra virgin olive oil to my sauce. It helps blend it together really well, and just a little bit. And I'm also adding a lemon pepper seasoning. And this, of course, is optional. This is just the way I'm doing it. All right, so I want to make sure that everything's stirred up nicely and even as far as the salt, pepper, and the olive oil in the water there. And I'm waiting for that to come to a boil, which it just came to. And that takes a few minutes. But once it does come to a boil, it's time to add your pasta. Okay, now I'm only using half a box here. I've already used the other half. So I put my pasta in, and once it goes in, you want to get it stirred up right away. It's going to be in there for about 10 minutes, give or take, 2 minutes or so. It could be 8 minutes, it could be 12 minutes. I'm putting my sauce, I'm applying heat to it right now. So the sauce is going to take about, maybe 8 minutes to cook. You want to keep stirring it also. All right. So we're going to fast forward a little bit here because all we're doing is stirring in the meantime. Notice how the pasta is below the water line right now. Once it soaks in the water, you're going to see it above the water line. That's when you know it's getting closer to being ready. So I'm stirring up the sauce, keep applying low heat to it, and stir it up. Now look at the pasta. See how it's above the water line right now? We know that's getting close to being done. So I pulled my sauce off. I know it's ready. And it was about 8 minutes cooking. The pasta's about 10 to 12 minutes right now. I'm going to take one out and taste it. If it's nice and chewy, you know what pasta should taste like. It's ready. If it's still hard, you want to leave it on for a little bit longer. This pasta's ready. So right now, the next step that I'm going to take is to remove excess water. And I'm going to keep it in this cup here because I might need to add it back in later. So once I get my excess water, I put it in a cup and that goes off to the side. So I'm going to add the sauce right now. If there was too much water in the pasta still and I put the sauce in, once I drain it, I'm removing flavor out of that sauce also. I'm removing the tomato juice. So I don't want to do that. I want to put it in dry, if anything. And if I need to add more, I got my cup right there. I can add it back in. So we're going to stir, 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 and get everything nice and even. Keep stirring it up there. We're going to go down from the bottom and bring, up to the top and just mix it all around. And once that's done, it is ready to serve. So I'm going to take a portion of this and eat it at the moment. And I'm actually going to store the rest of it for lunch for work tomorrow. So I'm going to take it over and put it in my Ziploc bag. And it's good in the, in the fridge for 3 or 4 days. You don't have to worry about it going bad quickly. So I'm on a high calorie diet. So I like to make my meals ahead of time. I have a pretty fast metabolism. So pasta is one of the higher calorie meals for me, especially with the sauce and the mushrooms and everything. It really adds to it. So we are done. So I'm going to put this in the fridge for later, and I'm going to enjoy the plate that I poured out before that. And that's how you make quick, easy, and delicious pasta. Thank you for watching the video, and be on the lookout for more videos in the future. Thank you guys.